you have a situation where the board is pushing pretty hard. What are we doing on AI? What about AI agents? What's the plan? How do we take costs out of the business? How do we drive new revenue?
Have you seen a shift in attitude towards IT asset management? It's such a complex picture these days, with the move to hybrid cloud and these consumption-based models. Are you seeing a shift in how organizations manage their assets?
Yeah, definitely. And I would say the other trend is for customers, certainly the larger customers, to want fewer rather than more suppliers. So trying to manage the complexity of tens of suppliers in your supply base is difficult, especially when you're trying to keep the lights on and drive change at the same time from an IT perspective. So that sort of trend to fewer means opportunities to consolidate, means you can think about more simplified solutions, and means that you can have suppliers or partners who are really focused on your outcomes and help you drive those. So there is still an ongoing shift to cloud. As that continues, that sort of is over time dealing with some of the legacy issues that maybe haven't been dealt with in the past. I mentioned earlier the shift towards more operational resilience in financial services. So there are a lot of external factors which are driving customers to think differently and to make sure, they've got a handful of strategic partners that they can work with, that they are robust and resilient, that they've passed on those requirements for cyber integrity and operational resilience all the way through the supply chain. So you start to see a little bit more maybe pockets of operations outsourcing that can sort of take some of that workload off customers. But in many, many customers, you have a situation where the board is pushing pretty hard. What are we doing on AI? What about AI agents? What's the plan? How do we take costs out of the business? How do we drive new revenue? And at the same time, as I say, below the hood, you've got quite a complex situation for the CIO to be dealing with. And so, helping them to sort of straddle that and get the innovation going at the same time, making sure they stay safe and the business can operate well is important.